circle. So it's not like we have a personal interest in this. We don't want you to join our circle. We are just saying join that circle that is properly registered out there by government. And then the rules, the terms of engagement in terms of NTSA as a regulator will guide you on how you operate from within there. It becomes much easier and sustainably so moving forward. You find quite a number of them, a big percentage don't even have rider's license. And that is the biggest problem. In fact, most of them are even underage, as it were, and completely inexperienced. So most of these accidents can be avoided, by the way, by having the right people doing the riding, as opposed to just anyone waking up in the morning and they're all over the place fearing people. Nobody wakes up in the morning to go to work and die or kill someone. And I think it's not right that should be happening. So we are saying in terms of sustenance, it's going to happen. The moment you are in a circle, it becomes easier even for the people who have that mandate of regulating through government, NTSA, to now be dealing with the respective circle and say, we have established there is this rider from this is the motorbike, and ABCD happened. Of course, the government has a responsibility as well, because it is ridiculous that incidentally in law, a motorcycle is a vehicle, is a motor vehicle. Yeah, there is this assumption that motor vehicles don't subscribe to the Traffic Act, which is ridiculous. You know, a motor vehicle is just a motorbike is a motor vehicle, a two-wheeler, a certain weight. So basically, they should be subscribing to everything that is provided for in law. But look at the intersections and the roundabouts and the lights. These guys don't stop, but the police are there, almost waving them on. Like we are not supposed to be dealing with. We are supposed, but they have the audacity to stop a small car, which is almost could be even the CCs are less than that of a motorbike. But they allow these guys to do all manner of things. They'll even be there, and this guy has no insurance whatsoever, but they allow them. So the police will also naturally be required along the way as we do activations and all that. The police, doing your work is not wrong. You cannot, and this is not politics. You must do your work. If a motorbike is there at an intersection, they must wait until the lights change, or you wave them on to move. So these are the basic things. It's not one-off. It can't be done by just this thing that we are doing, but we want this consciousness to arise in us as Kenyans across board, so that we start now dealing with this thing. Can you imagine COVID? Since COVID came, and I'm sure you have the statistics, 5,600 people or thereabout have passed on, which is sad.
Yeah.
COVID. This year only, road accidents have cost us more than 4,000 people.
Yep.
This year, in road accidents. Out of that, 1,000 plus road riders, 400 billion passengers, and over 2,000 pedestrians. So we are saying the efforts that were put in to ensure that COVID did not kill all of us. Look around you, the same policemen we say are corrupt were there closing even restaurants where you take tea. Nothing harder than tea, but they were there and doing a good job closing down restaurants and ensuring you can't even take mandazi from, you either pack it and go home, or is literally shut down. You make your own mandazi at home. The same fellows we are talking about. So if we put our heads together and say this industry is going to be a good industry, we need it, it's employing our people, it is big in terms of the revenue it generates, can we sit down and look at it in perspective and ask ourselves, why don't we work around this and ensure it works? Yes.
Ralph, do you ride?
No, I don't. Here's me.
Do you own a motorbike?
No.
Like, are you in the business of boda boda?
No, I'm not.
So what motivated you to do this?
Just took, I run an organization called One Love Kenya. One Love Kenya is about coming together and resolving. It's registered way back in 2014, non-profit, and it's about looking at things that affect us and working together to resolve them amicably, without necessarily waiting for government, as it were, because I think we also we need to appreciate that we are part of government. That's why it's a government of the people, by the people, for the people, on paper, most of the times. But you resolve things. So you look at things that are troubling you and come up boldly and at minimum talk about it. But if possible, do something that will change the dynamics of
initiate a solution.
So I am not in the boda industry. I don't have boda. I don't even have but I have lost friends, lost quite a number of friends. In fact, one of them is a gentleman I was with 3 days before he passed away, called Stephen, and I think was trending all over. He died in an accident a few weeks ago. He used to vie in Laikipia as a senator. So, and he used to be a student leader for Mount Kenya University Student Association in Kusa. So along the way, we lost people, and you wonder, really, should it happen? This is a young person whose kid is hardly 6 months, the firstborn. And obviously the wife is equally that young, just graduated the other day. And those are the people that have died courtesy of accidents. So is it possible to do something about these things without necessarily it being for personal aggrandizement? It's not about gaining, or it's not about I am in this industry, so I need to do something to either benefit or help myself, so that I benefit as an industry player. So this is about creativity. Of course, I'm not alone. I have a few colleagues that we work with, and a few partners. Even the 1 million shillings is not been given by anybody, just contributed. 5 of us decided, let's do this, and we are not asking you to register. We're not asking you to send us anything. So it's not about, this is not lottery or anything. It's not about, this is money we've given.
So the initial seed is actually basically ours. The 5 of you who decided,
yes,
you want to reward
yes,
the best voted Boda Boda rider.
Precisely, the safest
Boda Boda rider.
Yes.
So this is like a user review sort of.
Yes.
It's like you use a Boda Boda for whatever. If you're a pillion passenger,
yes,
or you're using a Boda Boda as courier,
yeah,
then you vote for your favorite Boda Boda.
that is correct, yes.
And is there any criteria? Like, are you voting for safety, for cleanliness, for politeness, for customer service, or is it just send a
yeah,
vote to this number?
the bottom line is safety. And safety is your safety and that of the rider. But did you feel safe from point A to point B? Did he endanger himself and yourself or other road users? And did he obey the law, or did she obey the law, for that matter? And safety is about a helmet. Is about a helmet. It's about a high visibility jacket for yourself and for the rider. Did you have those? Did he offer you those things, or did she offer you those things? Along the way, did he go the wrong way? Have you noticed motor riders have a habit of, this is the right way, but the wrong way is here, the right way is here, but they go the wrong way. It is even easier to go the right way. It is way easier to go the right way, but they'll go the wrong way. It's ridiculous. So we are saying, did he go the wrong way? Did he do all those things? Did you feel like he respected other road users? Because that's also something that needs to happen. So it's very simple things, and basically we are saying, did this guy wake up in the morning and do his work as he should be doing his work? Yeah, so that he goes back to his family in the evening, or her family in the evening, healthy, safe, alive, having not killed anyone, having not maimed anyone or himself. Yes.
There's something that is noteworthy. That when the Boda Boda industry took off and began to change our lives, it also changed the institutions of health in this country.
Yes.
Because in many hospitals there was a ward dedicated
to Boda riders, to
yes,
Boda accidents,
yes,
related to Boda Bodas. Yes, it's true.
Now that alone tells you just the numbers who passed through there.
Yeah.
Are we going to break?
Let's take a break. As we take a break, Charles,
yes,
I'd like you to grab your mobile phone just now. Okay. Now that you want us to send this vote, you haven't launched. Can we start voting today?
Yeah.
It's already on. So I'll do the thing and then you'll do the thing. You tell me what's the number that I need to dial to vote.
Star 519.
Star 519. Star hash.
Yes.
519 star hash.
Star 519. Star 72 hash.
Star 519 star 72 hash.
Yes.
And this is if you use a Boda Boda service.
Yes.
And you like the service from the Boda Boda
yes,
rider.
Yes.
I mean the Boda Boda rider.
Precisely.
Vote for them by dialing star 519 star 72 hash.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay, I've done that on my phone. Now on your phone, open a new message. Yeah.
New text message.
New text message. And to the recipient, type 22365. 365. Yeah. The body of the message.
I send?
No, in the body of the message.
Yes.
Write the word Pingo. Send. You will receive information about the Pingo development by Center Real Estate in Kilifi. Yes. They will give you all that information about the Pingo Real Estate, the Pingo development in Kilifi. They're doing very beautiful residential apartments, studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, for as low as 2.45 million shillings. And all you need is a deposit of 245,000 shillings. And you can also buy villas as well. They'll tell you about the villas that they have, they'll tell you about the development that they've had there and the people who are already living in that development. Right? So you've sent the people to 22365. Sawa. They will give you that information. You'll tell us shortly when you receive feedback from them. It's the 28 minutes to 8. This is Kenya's biggest conversation. Charles Munyui is the executive director of Border Rider Awards. He is not in the border business, but he's a concerned citizen who came together with his friends and they decided, you know what, we'd like to start something, a conversation that brings meaningful change and behavior change in our border sector. So they have started this award. If you are riding, if you use the services of a border rider and you like them, you can vote for them. And Charles and his friends are saying in this initial phase, we are awarding the best voted border rider with 1 million shillings. 1 million. If you vote for them, this is about safety mostly. Did they do the right thing and the right way? Are they wearing a helmet? They're wearing a reflective jacket. Did they give you a helmet? Did they give you a reflective jacket? Did they obey traffic rules? Were they polite and all? Vote for them. 28 to 8 in the back shot.
This is the Situation Room, the only way to start your day.
It's that time of year again when our voices get to count. It's time for the Pulse Music Video Awards, the great edition to be held in Nairobi on the 21st of December. And we need to hear you louder than ever before. The names are out, and it's all up to you, the fans, to vote for the top artist of the year, best music video, song genres, music producers, video vixens, and more in the Kenyan music industry. You can visit www.standardmedia.co.ke/PMBA to vote just once, but still show some love for your favorites through text by sending the word PMBA followed by your nominee code to 22845 as many times as possible. Voting closes on 15th December, so you better start voting. Imeletwa kwako na Kenya K, the iconic Kenyan spirit. Pulse Music Video Awards, the only way to get alive.
Get ready to fall in love with the new Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, featuring intelligent 360 audio, which makes the sound feel more realistic than ever before. Not enhanced head tracking, making every movement stay in sync, so you get a massive experience. Designed to fit comfortably, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro will also help you stay connected by automatically popping up on your Samsung Galaxy devices, and with just a tap, you can connect. As simple as that. Available in all select Samsung stores countrywide. It's a magical Christmas at Westgate Shopping Mall. Spend
are to celebrate this Krisiki Kwetu with wonderful offers at all 90 Naivas branches across the country. All you have to do is visit a Naivas near you with your reward card, do some shopping, and you might win shopping vouchers. Ambuzi for your tasty Nyama Choma, a 65-inch TV courtesy of Coca-Cola, and get 200 of instant cash back when you tap to pay for goods above 3,000 shillings with your Visa branded card. There's also plenty of offers for everyone at your local Naivas because with Team Naivas, Krisiki Kwetu, Kila Kenya Nishini. So what are you waiting for? Visit your local Naivas today. Naivas saves you money.
The weather with Spice FM.
Mostly sunny at 20 in Kampala, highs of 28, and we'll see highs of 32 in a rainy Dar es Salaam at 26. 19 and sunny in Johannesburg, highs of 25, and we'll see highs of 32 in a clear Lagos at 26. 22 and cloudy for most parts of the morning in Kinshasa, it will go to highs of 31 and down to highs of 22.
Spice FM. Spice up your life. Traffic.
Packing up, as is Likoni, that's spilling over towards that interchange, crossing over from Enterprise. Jogger Road, not too bad, it's just inching along as you get out towards City Stadium, and then you're going to get to Landis, and boom, there's traffic all the way through to Kamukunji, which over then spills over then to Haile Selassie, connecting with Ngong Road. There's a trickle of traffic coming in from Ngong Road, but you should be alright. State House Road looks good, Ring Road Western's good as well. Coming off Waiaki Way, we're seeing some traffic here and there. It's not too bad on the Thika Superhighway till you get to Pangani, and there's in and outbound traffic on Kiambu Road. Let's know what's going on where you are. Spice FM KE on Twitter.
Spice and everything nice. Alright, okay.
Spice up your life. Mature, intelligent talk every morning. Spice up yourself. Mornings done right. 94.4 Spice FM, Nairobi.
It's 21 minutes to 8. The conversation continues. This is the Situation Room on Spice FM, online, Spice FM KE, YouTube and Facebook, and on KTN News. Charles Manui is an active citizen. He is the Executive Director of Border Riders Awards. And they've launched these awards in the saying if you use the Border rider and you like their services, you can vote for them and they'll be recognized and rewarded nationally. Have you broken it down into counties, into regions, or is it wherever you are, if you use a Border and you like them?
At the moment, the USSD code is only open for Nairobi riders and users, as it were. The reason being, we wanted to run a pilot. So what is going to happen is that the pilot will award in February, and the same awarding will act as the launch for the national program. So that will be February. So this one is open to the 17 sub-counties of Nairobi. And so if you are in one of the 17 sub-counties, you are eligible to participate. The SACCOs, the way border SACCOs are, they are domiciled within counties, so it becomes much easier. When you are dealing with Nairobi, it is not possible for someone in Kiambu to benefit from this. So you cannot vote for someone who is registered in a SACCO in Kiambu, because at the end of the day, we look at where you registered in a SACCO. Is that SACCO in Nairobi? For border riders in Nairobi. So yeah, it is open to the 17 sub-counties in Nairobi, and we are also looking at the possibility of best runners-up 16, because it's only one of the 17 that will get them, and usually is getting 100,000 shillings in appreciation of what they have done. Now, what we shall do to ensure fairness is that we appreciate the fact that it's possible that much as the number of riders will be the same in each of the respective sub-counties, 17 of them. But it's possible some counties are disadvantaged in terms of the number of people that are likely to use potatoes. For example, Westlands. You'll find the guy in Westlands might have less individuals willing to keen on using bodabodas as compared to someone in Kawangwale or Isambu. So what we'll do ultimately, the 17 of them will do an picking, yeah, so that we don't disadvantage someone who is a good and safe rider, and purely because they were best in their respective sub-county, but they did not get the votes as compared to others. Yes.
How do you guarantee the authenticity of this entire exercise? So what I'm asking, let me ask you a different way. Have you partnered with, let's say, NTSA or the county government or the National Police Service or maybe national or regional border SACCOs association to get that third-party endorsement as well?
What you've done, of course, NTSA is a regulator. We have talked to them, county government as well. And but remember, we are here because of things that have been done or not been done by some of these brothers and sisters in terms of trying to resolve this. In terms of the, we will start with the voting aspect. We have a partner in an audit firm that will be able to weed out any possibility of you walking into a shopping center and telling people vote for me, unless you're a very patient person. Because we will look at how the votes are coming in. You cannot have a right that lasts 3 minutes or 4 minutes. It is most likely that a ride will last way longer than that. And you cannot have a ride from the same guy. You cannot have the same passenger voting for you 10 times in a span of so many minutes or so many hours or so many days. So we will weed out some of those votes through the system. But in terms of informing the partners in regard to this, we've done that because we are basically helping them. In fact, we are doing what they are saying riders should do. Riders should wear helmet. We are giving out money so that riders can wear helmet. Riders should obey the law. That the police will be very interested in, including the DCI and the other places, because of crime, issues of crime. Even the DCI would want riders in a circle so that in the event there is a rogue one, they are the ones who will even be telling the DCI, this is ours. It's not ours in terms of behavior. This is actually not ours. This is whatever it is that the papers that they are using are not ours. All this, we are together, working together to deliver this. We are, of course, when money comes into play, many of them will shy away because of this or the other reason. But we are saying we are helping them do what they should be doing. We are helping make their work easier, and we are helping the country realize that a good industry make it good and more reasonable. You can imagine if we reduce even the number of, we are even working with NHIF because again, health insurance is really key. I don't want to give companies here credit on national TV, but we'll come and advertise when we get there, and then we can mention. But basically, we are saying a lot of health issues. Forget about even accidents. These guys don't do the right way. They don't do the right way, so they get all manner of illnesses. Chest issues, breathing issues. So this is a big conversation that we need to have as a country, even partnership with media, because you guys know how to get to our people. You know how to communicate with them consistently up to the time they will understand, and then you even keep telling them even after they have understood. Because this, if you don't have this conversation, does it make sense that air travel internationally is the safest? And and a simple question should help us put in this perspective. Supposing we had five planes coming down in this country, even if they are light ones, in 1 year, 5 of them just coming down, what do you think will happen in the aviation industry? It will be closed down permanently until this is resolved. It doesn't matter whether people have died in the accident, but as long as 5 planes have come down in the country, 5 in 1 year, there will be a problem. We will not even count the number of people that have perished in those accidents. We had an accident yesterday, I think, a matatu, or the day before, where I think close to 10 people died. But if a plane crashes and kills 2 people, is a big story, and the whole aviation industry is looking critically at what exactly happened. We'll get explanations as whether it's human error or it's weather, it is this, the other one. We need to get there with the issues of accidents. It's not just about border borders. It's about generally now looking at, do you know the biggest reason as why we cause accidents is distraction, even as a very good driver. And you don't need, you don't have to be taking alcohol. Just having some.
I'm also trying to locate it. What direction are you going?
And chicken, and then you slow down a little bit, and then
you're going towards Suswa. I'm heading the same direction.
That instant when you try to confirm what happened to your fries, you crash. So that distraction is not about.
There's alcohol. No road over there.
Alcohol is big on matters that. But we're saying we need to have this conversation on matters.
Okay.
Let us put enough resources.
The road is going that direction.
As private players, media houses,
okay.
To this issue of and decide. We are not the most motorized.
Let's just come.
So why do we have this accident?
So you do see a space there where government trying to
precisely
and then come together with regulation.
Yes.
I mean, we keep using the example. I think it's one that you
naona iko sawa.
Just moving to Central Africa.
And Suswa and hivi.
It's more
okay.
Incentive.
Asante.
The incentive is to not go to jail. Alright? You have to be incentive. If you don't behave, you could have a state scholarship. Alright? The incentive is to be free and to do your business. So there's no, saying, oh please, can we come together and just behave? No, you say no, you do it or you don't. It's very simple. But so what you're saying is that there is a space within which private sector, government, in terms of regulation of the sector, can actually get people to behave. The behavioral issue seems to supersede anything else. It supersedes the law.
It does.
So then how do we get people can't legislate on that? We can't legislate on how to get people to behave the right way. So it looks like we're dealing with a deeper issue here of how to get people to just do the right thing.
In fact, if government comes in and talks about this, and you remember government told us to wear masks. All of us wore masks. And they were not following you to your house to confirm you're wearing a mask. They just told us this is the right way to do these things. They sent all manner of communication to the media houses and looked you guys in, and you helped. If we have hunger in this country, the government tells you, talk about people are hungry, we need to contribute, we need to do this, we need to help people. I think the government must initiate this conversation. Much as we are the guys talking about it now, the government must now start deciding that accidents can be avoided. And everyone must do whatever needs to be done so that we deal with this issue of accidents. And now that borders are the biggest contributors to the statistics we're talking about. Can you imagine? We are talking about deaths. Do you know the number of people that have been maimed permanently that are in hospital at the moment right now? You go to an average casualty department ward and you'll be wondering, is there a place they're dropping motorbike riders and their passengers from, up there? The manner of injuries you interact with on a minute-to-minute basis is scary. So the question is, why can't we decide? It's just a decision. It's a decision, and the government is going to be the biggest beneficiary. It is the hospitals, it's the government hospitals that are packed to capacity, and it's almost like the border riders industry now is a sin industry. It's just like we allow some of these products out there in the market, yet we know we have to overtax them because the benefits, or rather the yields that are associated with them overweigh the benefit. So should we get there with the riders, the border industry? No, it is possible to regulate this thing. We can benchmark with our neighbor, a very young neighbor, if you ask me, because Rwanda is not anywhere near Kenya. How come they're doing it? What is it that they're doing? And it's a question of telling people you must follow the law. Yeah, I am told that you cannot carry two passengers at a time. So why can't we do that? That's actually what the law says also in this country. But you'll find a policeman allowing 3 guys riding on a bike. to pass. And there's a kid in the middle somewhere, squeezed in there somewhere.
And
And
none
we
of them
know,
is wearing a helmet.
and we appreciate that people are not doing very well. So it's possible you want to cut on costs and all that. But the law is the law. The law is simply the law. So basically we are saying, let us have this conversation. Let's start this conversation. This is the best way to start it, because we don't start it by fighting people. We started by telling people this can be done. Wake up in the morning, go to work, do what needs to be done. Yeah. In fact, you're the first. It could be the first individuals in this country to be given money to do what is expected of you. Nothing extra. Don't register. Don't give us any money. Don't call this or the other number, because again, people are out there who take advantage. No, we don't want anything from you. Yeah, all we want is for you to convince the person that you're ferrying from point A to point B, that you are a good rider and you're a good human being that respects other road users and other Kenyans. It's that simple. So I think if this conversation is carried to the next level, you'll find there'll be change, because human nature is such that people change. And if a majority of you are operating in a certain way, then you find everyone becomes ruling. Of course, there'll be one or two, but those ones we can deal with. Like you said, we can get that accommodation in those manner of places. But the majority of those riders should behave better.
How exactly are you working with the SACCOs?
Yeah. In fact, ours is to tell people to join the SACCOs. So they are the beneficiaries of what we are doing.
I'll tell you why I asked the question.
Yes.
Because the leadership that you and your organization have shown this matter is exemplary. I'm saying it's exemplary because every time we tell the story of Rwanda, it boils down to leadership.
Yes.
And even as we tell the story of Rwanda, I am forced to come back to Kenya during Michuki's time as Minister for Transport.
Yes.
Again, it was leadership.
Yes.
He led by example. And you know what happened? People followed.
Hello. I'm fine.
People actually said, do it walk.
Because I see here.
People are ready
which
to do
side?
the right thing, but
Town.
leadership
The town. I think it's this. Yeah, I'm going to town.
Every time you check as I have as a Chinese as labor, come here. Look who says maybe car. You understand, sir? It starts working people. Maybe ask as a people, oh, come here. Car local you says no driver.
Wow. So which the best direction?
Because they already found it.
Okay.
You can't fly